Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. In this game, we'll see the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Boston Celtics in Boston. Looking at Boston, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. Well, tonight, we'll see Jeff Teague in action, and he really is the engine for this team. He might have flown under the radar before, Shaq, but not anymore.
You know, he has no problem getting into the teeth of the defense. He's very efficient with every touch he gets. Last season, he shot almost 5 free throws a game. Only thing I question is him being aggressive, not some of the time, but all of the time.
You know what? I think he's on the natural progression. A lot of people think he should have been a little bit step ahead because a few years ago it's taken him to get to this point. But this is a natural progression, and he has flourished now as a starter.
Just about ready for the tip. We check in with Kevin Harlan. Kev.
Greetings, everyone. 2K Sports brings you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. This Boston crowd ready to roar in this Eastern Conference matchup for the Celtics.
I'm up the block, round the corner, and down the street. From where it's me, we make it.
All right, ready to go? Ready to go?
And so off the tip, it's Boston. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. Maravich is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Wilkins in at the small forward position. Now, here is Russell. 6 on the shot clock. That's tipped. Here's McHale. Oh, yes, the turnaround. McHale's got the opening basket of the game for the Celtics.
And how about that? Just an easy way to get on the board.
And just like that, Greg, the first lead belongs to them.
Horford kicks to Maravich. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
The Hawks were fantastic last season. After the All-Star break, they did slip up a bit, struggled against teams over 500.
Now, here's Thomas. Pass to Bird. 9 feet out. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
On defense, Boston. Maravich kicks to Wilkins. Pass to Millsap. There's a good screen. Lets it go from the wing. The shot by Wilkins, no good.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Now here's Bird. Here's Russell. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Schroeder passes to Millsap from outside the arc. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
The Celtics have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Screen by Russell. Bird dishes to McHale. Passes to Bradley. Nice ball movement by Boston. From deep, Thomas. Millsap grabs the miss.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Earlier, I was able to catch up with Mike Budenholzer. He said the key to this matchup will be their ability to limit the quality looks close to the basket. When facing a team like this one, he said, you don't stand a chance giving up easy looks inside. Guys?
Thanks, Doris.
And Al Horford is just a winner, guys. I mean, win 2 NCAA titles at his time playing for Florida. His teammates call him the Godfather because of how calm and quiet he is in terms of his leadership and the mentoring he provides. It's been the same here in the NBA.
He hits the second from the line. And that Florida team with Horford, Noah, and Corey Brewer, such a tight-knit group. All those guys still competing and defending at a very high level now in the NBA.
Each of those guys very team first in their approach. That's what they're about, winning. And because they've experienced championship winning, they stay locked into that task.
Now, here's Thomas. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Here's Horford. Outside Wilkins. He feeds it to Maravich. Back to Wilkins. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And he just big boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
On the wing, Burton, defended by Wilkins. In the corner, Bradley with it. All sorts of time. Horford with the rebound.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Here's Maravich. Misses off the right iron.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Thomas against Maravich. Thomas, no good.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Millsap kicks to Wilkins. And it's all evened up.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Thomas. To the paint. Here's Russell. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
He is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the rim.
Maravich kicks to Millsap. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Bradley passes to Thomas. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And guys, as much as Isaiah Thomas can help you on offense, at times he can hurt you on the defensive side. Immediately posted up by whomever he's guarding, you have to give help. And, of course, that leaves your defense vulnerable, particularly on the weak side and controlling that defensive backboard.
That's good from Thomas. Greg, you're talking about Isaiah Thomas before. Certainly his short stature limits him on Clark, the defensive side.
Yeah, but you know what? He doesn't rack up a ton of steals given his instincts and quickness. I think he really focuses on making his impact at the offensive end.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And Isaiah Thomas, traded last season from Phoenix over to Boston, seemed to be a matter of fit and not production as to why they moved him.
Now here's Wilkins. Schroeder with the ball. McHale with some nice D. Upside Thomas to the inside. Here's Russell. Good work defensively by Millsap. Greg, you were talking about Isaiah Thomas. He had no love lost for the Suns. In their first meeting, he took them apart, Clark, on the floor. Remember that game? Stared them down as he was hitting shots, looked at that bench. Man, he had a big chip on his shoulder.
Yeah, and you know, most guys that are a little undersized and have battled doubters all their careers bring that kind of edge anyway. You throw in the fact that he was disappointed how the trade unfolded. He was amped up and ready for that return visit.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Outside Millsap. The stupendous finish in traffic. Millsap's got 5 now.
and he'll take it right into the teeth of the D without thinking twice about it. And guys, we've seen teams hire college coaches with no NBA experience before. It hasn't always worked out, but for Boston, they have to be very pleased with Brad Stevens.
The Celtics have gone just a shade under 50% from the field, 5 of 11. And Brad Stevens now in his third year coaching the Celtics. Greg, I know you admire him from afar. Good fit for the franchise. Good fit, Clark, for a young team.
Agree with you completely on all of that. He stresses team unity and selflessness and sets the example and tone with his demeanor.
And here's Millsap after Isaiah Thomas made that last three-pointer. Now here's Schroeder. He's guarded by Thomas. Off the pick. Horford, no luck.
And, you know, coaches just love players who they can count on to give that effort defensively.
And he clearly is one of those guys, Greg. We saw it right there. Nice work forcing that miss.
Now here's Bird. The 9-footer's on the mark. And now a 7-point Celtic lead. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Horford kicks to Wilkins. Bradley against Maravich. Millsap left side. 6 on the shot clock. Such a wide open look.
Assistant, Paul Millsap.
Celtics leading by 5. And here is Thomas. 7 points in the game. Screened by Russell. And Thomas, here we go. Millsap with the steal. Inside, here's Wilkins. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover